Так я подумал, почему бы мне не построить что-то для машины? Может, дом или гараж? Так я начал этим заниматься. Я начал ставить машинки в определенную среду. Перед дверьми, напротив стены или рядом с деревьями. Это началось около 3 лет назад.
То есть, с какими сложностями ты сталкиваешься во время работы? So, what kind of difficulties do you face during your work? And can you tell us about your work process?
Yeah, it's when you're talking about miniature, you are making things small, obviously. So, a real car that big becomes this big. So the person will be about that small.
Когда мы говорим о миниатюрах, мы говорим об очень маленьких деталях. Настоящая большая машина становится такого размера, и одна из сложностей, которую я испытываю, это засунуть палец в маленькую модель машины. Все остальные детали в машине очень маленькие, и внутри очень тесно, поэтому мне нужно экспериментировать с множеством материалов, чтобы создать что-то подобное.
I don't know if you can see this. This pallet, this wooden pallet, I've got to really. It's very tough to build using wood to get the details in because it's very small and things like water. I must show it like flowing and that kind of thing, and I have to experiment with a lot of materials to get it to look so real. And if you see the windows comparing to my finger. The window frame is very little, very small, and I need help from magnifying glass.
Эта деревянная дощечка очень сложна в создании. Я экспериментирую с различными материалами, чтобы сделать детали реалистичными. Если вы посмотрите на окна, то увидите, что они очень маленькие по сравнению с моими пальцами. Для этого я использую множество инструментов. Я практикуюсь, экспериментирую, стараюсь, чтобы добиться нужного эффекта. Я только вчера закончил эту работу.
Ты один работаешь, один создаешь эти миниатюры, или тебе иногда кто-то помогает? So, are you creating all these miniatures by yourself, or someone might sometimes help you?
Я создаю их сам. Вся работа выполняется мной.
Можешь показать какие-нибудь из интересных работ, которые находятся рядом с тобой? Can you show us some of the works that are beside you?
Okay, I've completed this. I think this is a scene from like Eastern Europe, probably even Russia itself. Old people in a old house with a lot of details in there. On the shelf you can see beer bottles, wine, milk.
Это сцена из жизни в Восточной Европе, возможно, даже в самой России. Это пожилые люди, которые живут в доме. Вы можете заметить множество деталей. На полке стоят бутылки с пивом, молоком и вином. Я пока что не разукрасил собаку и не придумал ей имя. Тут стоят свечки и лежит газета. Перед дверью лежит старый ковер. Это типичная сцена в старом доме в Восточной Европе, возможно, где-то в 70-х годах.
Сколько времени ты потратил на нее? How much time did you spend working on it?
This one took me about.
Это заняло у меня около 4 недель работы.
I'm working on this currently. This car is a Mazda RX-7. It's a bigger scale, 1/24 scale. The person who asked me to do this. Her boyfriend built cars. He built old cars. He buy old cars and refurbish the cars. So she wanted to show the face of the car.
Сейчас я работаю над этим. Это Mazda RX-7. Она довольно большая. Человек, который заказал эту работу, рассказал, что ее парень делает машины. Он покупает старые машины и модернизирует их. Поэтому я решил сделать машину, которую ремонтирует ее парень с фотографий, которые она мне прислала. Работа еще не закончена. Это будет гараж со своими стенами. Сейчас я работаю над машиной.
Landscape that I built. It's going to be waterfall coming down. This is a rally track with a rally car driving down this ravine.
Вот пейзаж, который я создал. Тут небольшой ручей. Рядом с ним трасса для гонок ралли. Гоночные машины проезжают по этой дороге. Я отдельно работал над травой и камнями. Основание я сделал вручную с нуля из гипса.
Also halfway built another garage. It's also a rally car. I'm sorry, a drift car. But the person wants it to be in his grandfather's old garage. So he built new cars in his grandfather's old garage. Then I built this also from take this car away. You can see the details of the garage. Very old wooden garage with,
Это другой гараж, он наполовину закончен. Это машина для дрифта, но заказчик хочет, чтобы новая машина находилась в старом гараже. Тут вы можете видеть различные детали, очень старые деревянные доски, рядом бочка с разлитым маслом, постеры на стене. Я также работал в стиле sci-fi. Этого персонажа зовут Заку. Он стоит на морском берегу.
That is crafted from cotton. Oh, let me switch. I've got some light on. So that's better. Okay. Alright, yeah. Now that's the not good. Okay, because I'm in the middle of the room, so I'm on salty. So, how is it? Is it still bad? Okay, I'll move these things to. Wait, let me see. Okay, I'll move it. Give me a minute. I'll move my things to. I'm in a very remote area, so now how? Okay, all right. Okay, this is another garage I built. It's done. An old Mustang. Car built in the garage. I've got a lot
Это
of
другой
tools in
гараж,
there.
который я закончил. В нем стоит
The
старый
gas
мустанг.
can,
Я
the
поместил
I don't
сюда
know what it's
много
called in
инструментов.
English.
Тут канистра с
Some
бензином,
drills.
тиски,
Go
дрель.
very slow around the garage. Again, some details in there. Fire extinguisher, if you can see. The owner is a fan of Star Wars.
Владелец
So I
фанат «Звездных
put some
войн»,
Star Wars
поэтому я
posters
добавил
on
пару
the wall of his
постеров из
garage.
фильма на стену
Smokes
гаража.
Marlboro, so I've got a little
Тут даже
Marlboro
лежит
there.
маленькая пачка сигарет Мальборо.
Marlboro, and that's a used the ashtray. See, yeah, and this is the garage. What else do I have here? Some more tools that I painted. A bit. That's the garage. I also do landscapes. This is just a practice piece that I practice to build nature, things from nature like stones, water feature flowing into the river. Small river I fly. There's a small river there.
Я также занимаюсь пейзажами. Я создал эту
And
работу, чтобы
concrete
попрактиковаться в
bridge
стиле
that I built.
природы.
It's not
В
completed,
создании
it's supposed to be
камней, воды.
connected.
Тут стоит бетонный мост.
I
Он еще не
probably
закончен. Возможно, я
put
добавлю
someone
сюда
fishing
человека, который
or
будет
whatever. Yeah, I
ловить
can't
рыбу.
decide what
Я
to
еще не
do
решил.
yet. My field of work, I have to do a lot of studies of old buildings because I build memories. So this is a shop house in the 19th century in Malaysia. The earliest settlement
Я воссоздаю
in
воспоминания.
India,
Это
19th
магазин
century, built
19
by the
века в
British
Малайзии.
when they
Одно
came
из
to
первых
Malaysia.
видов архитектуры
So
в
I'm
Малайзии, которое
trying
было
to get all the
построено
details in
британцами,
later
когда они
with
прибыли в
comics and all.
Малайзию.
So apart from knowing how to
Помимо
build,
самого
you must
строительства,
also
я стараюсь
learn
изучить
something about
исторический
history
аспект,
so
чтобы
that
мои
you
работы
don't build it
сохраняли
wrongly
подлинность.
when you build. This is an abandoned railway track that I built. Scale is 1/87. It's very, very small. and I tried to build somewhere in the like Texas in the US, where a lot of rocky cliffs and very dry, just some bushes and all that. So the landscape, I also have to study about landscapes and geography. I'm going to move slowly so that there's this another vehicle, United Nations vehicle, destroyed while on a mission, remote area, and I got this car from a toy store and I repainted it to look like an United Nations vehicle. And these cliffs are built from plaster of Paris. That is 143 scale. I built also a small scale. This is 164, also 164, to resemble a remote road in Asia, somewhere in Asia, with a mechanic's garage along the way, and got the lamp post on there, the electrical post. I'm going to go very slow, yeah? I'm going to go very slow. Just see all the details. I feel I'm flying a drone over a helicopter, flying a helicopter. That's the landscape, and that looks very real. Yeah, like a helicopter flying. Let's go up. I feel like a small boy flying. I'm going to go to that corner. This is one of my biggest projects yet haven't been completed. It's going to be a small village with shop. Let me get some lights on. Okay, this is a typical Chinese sundry shop that sells vegetables and stuffs, which I built in the scene from 1970s. Yeah, I lost you also. You freeze. Is it better? Okay, let's do that again. I'll call you again. We cut there and okay. All right. This is also another garage, very old garage. With a post box. Number 88 is the house number, the garage number, and I've got a lot of details there. The old drain, very dirty drain with the metal. I don't know what it's called, metal deck or something. And it's a chimney car, Suzuki chimney, old car, very detailed, and the rust at the bottom of the car. Took me a long time to do this, to get it right. The colors of the rust and very long, and how I rusted the body of the car, trying to make it look real as possible. And look at the tires. And that's the garage. Also a lot of details in there. And my face is there. These parts are from old toys that I break and then use them as spare parts. I did not build this. I just paint toys that I break and put it there. Same goes for all this. I built this cabinet from wood and plastic, and these books and the magazines. And these parts are again from old toys that I break and use them. I've got magazines on the table, a walkie-talkie, a radio, some posters, old furniture, typical garage scene where, they put things on the wall, and old spare parts that they haven't thrown away, oil cans. These are built from plastics. These are again parts from vehicles. And look at the details on the on the wall, the window frame, broken glass, and the floor, oil spills, really old flooring. Yeah, I'm gonna go very slow. That's the garage. This motorcycle is a bigger scale. Again, I have to paint it to look as real as possible. Look at the rust, the worn out steel work, engine oil. Yes, and that's the motorcycle. I did not build this. I bought this a model of this, and I paint it to look like rusty. Yeah, that's the. I don't know. Is it in focus? Yeah, that's it. Then I built things around it. The trees, the crawling trees up the fence. These are again from toy shops that I buy for a dollhouse, and I repaint and put in the plants. This brick wall I built from clay and paint to look like bricks. Took me a lot of time to experiment with colors to get them to look real, and I mix acrylic and oil paints to make it look rustic and old. These are from balsa wood. I don't know if you I think a call is coming into your place. I think I can hear feedback, Slav. I call into you. Okay, now I'm fine. Okay, all right. Sorry. Where was I? A balsa wood is a very soft wood. That you can buy from hobby stores and create a lot of things. I use a lot of this balsa wood. This is a scrapyard. Yeah, it's a very dirty and old scrapyard. A lot of, I don't know what, junks, basins, toilets thrown, old cars, rustic cars, things coming out from the car. Very dirty road floor. That's a very old Chevrolet police car from stores. I buy them, and the details. If I can go in and show you all the details, that's the details that I got in there. I will go very slow. Yep, and plastic, steel, zinc. What is called again? Concrete. And EP is my short form for Eddie Putera, so I call it Eddie. Yeah, that's this crap. Science fiction. Instead of doing new robots, it's like after war. This is a Gundam. Is the Zaku Gundam. I built a few. This is my collection. This is not for clients, for me. And try to make the plants to look, the trees to look as real as possible. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's the poor thing probably died because of war. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this away for a while. I'm going to go to the back. Another like great junkyard, graveyard, after war, post-war kind of thing. I like to do rustic things. Old wooden shed, with all war vehicles. It's getting difficult. Hang on. All right. Again, look at the details that I managed to put in. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna stop forward and show this slowly. It's during the war where probably a bomb dropped somewhere in this village and destroy this it's very nice house actually, but probably during the war something happened and there used to be a rock garden with fish inside. Probably very nice front yard, but was destroyed by war and probably used by the rebels as their HQ. I imagine a lot of things. I read stories, watch movies, and I've tried to recreate them with my diorama. I also do. This is a boat, a fishing boat, about to sink in the sea, rough sea, and it is sinking slowly into the sea. Quite tough to get the colors right, but I somehow managed to do it. That's about. I do a lot of war scenes actually, but not war vehicles. Normal civilian vehicles destroyed by war. And I want to show that war is bad. You know, it's not good for everyone. It is bad for the society, for people, for humankind. I don't know how to say it. It destroys humanity. It destroys a lot of property. We can imagine that this must used to be a very nice village shop. Probably the owner's car got destroyed by war. Probably got killed. So I want to show that don't destroy humanity with war. I'm trying to say that. So that's all I have. If I go back in, you're going to lose the signal again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back to the. This is my home and my studio. Yes, how's this signal? Bad. Yeah, this is too big for me to carry out. So, and this is one of my best pieces. But I can send you pictures of this. Will that be good if I send pictures? Okay. You need more footage. I'll show you my collection of cars. Still, how's the signal? I'm trying to get best signal and light. How's the video? No? It's all right. Okay, shall I go on or? All right. These are plastic cars that I build and paint. Just for my collection, and I probably wish I haven't done any dioramas for them yet. These are old Toyota Corolla, very rustic, old mini miner. My mother used to drive this 40 years ago, so I just built one mini miner, a Datsun pickup. This one got the highest hit on my Instagram. This piece here, I think about 1 million impressions on this car. I go slowly. Some are still very new. I haven't done anything to it. It's going to be rusty soon, but I don't know when. And I collect all these things, all these little cars. Some I've, like this piece here, I've already rusted it. Some are still very new. Oops, those are collection of my cars. This one will be somewhere in the accident scene, which I haven't created yet. So I'm like an old man, but like a small kid going to toy stores and buying all these cars. Oh, I love this one. This is a very small, very old Corolla, Toyota Corolla, Japanese car that I rust. Never gonna sell this. This is mine. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, that's, oh, it's good. It feels good to sit down. All right, now front camera. Okay, so I'm back here.
У тебя есть какие-нибудь планы на будущее? Какие проекты ты собираешься осуществить? So do you have any plans for future? Is there any particular projects that you're planning to execute?
Yes, my dream is to build all the historical buildings in the city that I live in, because we don't know how long that building will be there due to development and advancement in the economy. So I've started
Моя мечта —
going
это
around
воссоздать все
taking photographs
исторические
of
здания в своем
historical
городе,
buildings,
так как мы не
buildings
знаем,
that has
сколько они
very
еще
good,
простоят из-за
huge
постоянного экономического
historical value.
развития.
And
Я
I
начал с
hope
того, что делаю
I have
снимки
the
этих
time
исторических
to
зданий.
build